Here's a breakdown of the words from Haisla Homework, week 1. So this is your head, this is your vocal tract. Starting with the first word, wisenis, we're starting off with a W. So a W is what's called a rounded sound. So you're using your lips to kind of round and make the sound. So basically the sound is coming from your lungs and then coming out this way. So you're rounding your lips as it comes out. Some of the air comes up through your nasal passage. This is called a resonant sound. So it comes out through your nose as well. So in this case, the W is just like an English W. It just sounds like wah. The next sound, the next letter is I. I, the regular I makes an E sound. So if you think about the space in your mouth, E kind of comes from the front and the top part of your mouth. So this makes an E sound, like in the English word pizza. So when you breathe in, air kind of comes, or when you breathe out, the air kind of comes up, hits that part of your mouth, kind of the roof of your mouth towards the front, then comes out as E. So if you make the sound E and then hold your mouth that in the same position, then breathe in, you'll be able to feel the air kind of hitting that spot there. So if you go E, E, you should feel the air somewhere around this area here. So I, a regular I, makes an E sound. The next letter is S. S is what they call a fricative sound. So basically, your teeth, these are your teeth here. So your teeth are coming closer together. The air is coming out past your tongue. It's coming out this way. And since there's a smaller space between your teeth here, the air is kind of bouncing around and causing turbulence. And that's what causes the S sound. The next letter is E. Now, E has a lot of different sounds that it's capable of making. It's what they refer to as a Schwa. In this case, E sounds kind of like it sounds like So if you think about your mouth cavity, kind of comes from around the middle of your mouth. So this makes an sound. The next letter is N. This is what they call an alveolar sound. So this here, this little bump, these are your top teeth, your front teeth. There's a little bump that goes behind your teeth. This is called the alveolar ridge. So what's happening here is, this is the base of your tongue. So your tongue is coming up, and then you're pressing the tip of your tongue against your alveolar ridge. So that's basically how you make the N sound. The next letter is another I, so it also makes an E sound. So please don't confuse that with eh. I do hear some people say wisenis, but it's actually wisenis. It's an E sound. And then the last letter is another S. So you put them together, you get wisenis. So if you look at the whole word, wisenis, you have a W, I, has a little slanted line over top of it. I'll explain that a little bit later. S, E, N. We have another I. This one just has a dot over top of it. Then another S. So the W is a regular W like in English. As I mentioned before in the breakdown, I makes an E sound. I'll put this down here. And this slanted line is here because this is what's called an acute accent. So what this tells us is we need to raise the pitch of this syllable. So the W and the I go together. This is one syllable here. So what we're doing is we're raising the pitch so it sounds more pronounced than the rest of the word. So if we look at it in terms of syllables, so we is one syllable, we could say that the S and the E is another syllable, and IS is another syllable. So what this accent tells us is we're saying this with more emphasis. So we're saying we sunnies, we sunnies. And then the S is a regular S. The E, this is a Schwa. And this makes an sound. We, sa. So we're starting off with the we sounding a little bit more pronounced. Sa is a little bit lower. We, sa. Nis. So we have a regular N. I again makes this as a regular I, making an E sound. So try and get used to saying E when you see an I. Under regular circumstances, that's the sound it makes. It can change, but most of the time you'll see the I being represented by an E sound, and that's what you'll hear. And then we have the S, which is a regular S. So put them all together, we got we sa nis. We sa nis. That means let's. Wisenis Haisla Kiala. Let's speak Haisla. Wisenis Kathla. Let's walk. Wisenis Bala. Let's work. And so on and so forth.